Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna go over how I got this beautiful Stormy Faux Locs look with a 613 wig. So please make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. So for this look we're doing today, we're going to start off with a 613 HD lace front wig in 18 inches. This wig has about 130% density. You can buy this wig from www.TouchedByTashaMac.com. Also, my Instagram is down below. So as you can see, the knots are pretty thin, but what I want to do is I'm going to take my Shimmer Light shampoo and I'm simply just gonna wash my wig with the Shimmer Lights so we can take that ugly yellow color out and it'll be more of like a platinum icy color. And before I start braiding up my wig, of course, I'm just gonna go in and pluck a little bit of my hairline. I'm not gonna pluck too much because we're doing braids anyway, but I just want to give it more of a scalpy look so that way it looks more realistic. So my hairline is plucked, and I also went in with my blow dryer and blew my unit out, therefore it's easier to braid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to section off a little bit of hair, which later I'm going to be using for my baby hair once I'm done installing. So once I'm done sectioning it off, I'm just going to braid it, that way it's not in the way once I begin braiding. Now I'm going to start sectioning off pieces of hair for my braids. I am not a braider. I just want to get that out there. So during this whole process, please do not judge me. That we're in quarantine right now and none of the beauty supply stores are open, I had to order this Marley hair off of eBay. It got here pretty quick, so what I'm gonna do is just feed in some braiding hair to make my braids a little longer, because like I said, this wig is only 18 inches and I want my locks to be at least 20 to 24. Now before I continue braiding, I'm just going to take some spritz and I'm going to use my hot comb to hot comb my hair back just so it has that sleek look still, even though we are braiding it. Still want it to look very flat and
A few moments later.
I didn't bother recording me braiding the back, but this is the finished look for my braids. So now we're going to move on to the next step. Since everything is closed, I had to go to Walmart to get these little rollers, which I'm going to use for the ends of my hair to create that spirally bohemian curl look. So I'm just wrapping my ends around the rollers and so now I'm going to take some boiling hot water and pour that into a clear plastic bowl. I'm going to take the ends of my hair that are wrapped around the rollers, and I'm just going to let them sit in the boiling water for about 3 to 5 minutes. You don't need to let them sit any longer than that. Once they are done sitting, I'm then going to take them out and let them dry in a towel. Once my hair is cooled off enough for me to touch it, I'm just gonna unravel my rollers and you will see these beautiful curls we have gotten. Another Walmart pickup. This is not the typical crochet needle people normally use, but they didn't have the ones like at the beauty supply store. So now I'm just gonna take my Marley hair. I took 3 pieces at a time, and I'm just going to feed this into my braid so I can begin wrapping. Now once I get my hair hooked onto my needle, I'm just going to pull that through. If it will go through, I'm just going to pull this through, and I'm going to leave some of the hair hanging. So that is what we are going to wrap our Marley hair around. So I'm going to grip it really tight just so that it's secure. So my first wrap around is going to be tight so that way the dread or lock does not slide down. And then I'm just going to continue going down my braid, making sure that I'm overlapping each wrap that I do. Now for this look, I wanted my locks to be very messy looking. I didn't want them too neat. So in some areas I'm wrapping it around tight, but then other areas I'm wrapping it a little loose. But I'm going to continue wrapping down until I get to the end. And then once I get all the way down to the end, I'm going to simply knot off my Marley hair so that it does not come out. So we're just going to repeat the same process throughout this whole unit. I'm going to lock my hair onto my hook, feed it through my braid, and then start wrapping. are finally done. This is the unit. This is just so pretty to me. It reminds me of like Storm with a little twist to it. So we are now locked up and ready to go. So let's begin this install. My hair was already braided and I did my cap method off camera. If you want to see how I do my cap method, you can watch my other videos. So I'm just going to take some of my 91% alcohol and I'm going to clean off my skin, making sure I get any makeup, any excess oils. Now I'm going to take my BoldHold lace wig tape and I cut them in half and they're gonna go right over my ears. This is to secure down the ear tabs, being that that's usually the first thing that lifts. So of course this HD lace just looks so perfect against my skin, but I still want to tint it a little bit just so it blends even better. So I'm going to take my True Match Lace Conceal in the color bronze and I'm going to apply this to my lace before I stick it down. Now, because of the lighting in here, I'm pretty sure it's a little hard to tell, but my lace is now tinted, so I'm gonna throw this back on my head, and as you can see, it just blends way better than it did before, even though it was still good before, but just look at it now. Damn! So now I'm just gonna take some scissors and I'm gonna start by cutting up my lace, and then I'm gonna cut across in a zigzag motion. Now you guys know I cannot do this in the camera because I cannot see, so just bear with me. So now I'm going to take my almighty BoldHold Active, and before I begin applying my glue, I'm just going to peel off the paper side of my tape. Make sure you don't touch it with your fingers though, because it's very sticky and it won't come off. So I'm going to thinly apply a very light layer of BoldHold onto my skin, and I'm gonna take my flat part of my wooden stick to smooth that out. You want to make sure your layers are very thin and very even. If you do it thin enough, it should be clear once you're done smoothing it out. If it's not clear, then you want to wait until it dries clear before you do your next layer. Also, I'm going to do this 3 times, and then I'm going to use my blow dryer and dry it on cool, and then I'll be sticking it down. before I actually stick it down, I'm just gonna line it up first with the glue, and then I'm gonna lightly press it into my skin. Then I'm gonna go in with my comb and just comb it into the skin. That way it's nice and flat and secure. So just like the other side, I'm gonna cut my lace off and apply my glue. I'm gonna do my 3 layers, blow dry, and then stick my lace down. Before I tie my hair down, I just take a little bit of hairspray and then I use my wrap. You can get these wraps on TouchedByTashaMac.com. Now time for the baby hair. So for this look, I definitely want a very soft, wispy baby hair. So I'm going to take some Nairobi foam and I'm going to pat that onto my baby hair that I razored off, and I'm just going to do a couple swoops. They don't have to be perfect because after they're dry, we're going to go back in and comb them back out, and this is how you get that soft, wispy look. So once I comb them out, I'm going to take my razor and just cut off any long pieces of hair that weren't supposed to be there and just play with it. Ooh, okay, so we are all done. This is the finished product, as you can see, straight scalp. All right. I actually like this color against my skin. It's very fun, very out the box for me. This look is definitely giving me, you know, chill, Avatar-ish, Stormy vibes. Now, because this is a lace frontal wig, you can obviously see the tracks in the back, so I would not wear this out in public, but you get what I'm trying to do here. So I went in and did a little top bun, so you can see the versatility of this unit and this look. Get into it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, tell me what you think, and I will see you guys next time.